Hey, everyone, I got asked a unique question tonight. Someone asked me, are AI agents taking over for digital retailing? My answer to them was, no, I don't believe so. But I did go in and create my own AI agent tonight. And I took my knowledge base of over 30 years in sales, my understanding of responses given in the BDC by chat widgets, by all kinds of training we do. I have a GPT that helps me build email responses and text and call scripts. So I took that knowledge base and I uploaded it. And then I set up my framework and I put it to the test. I ran tests for about 45 minutes after I did that. So I got about an hour and 15 minutes into it, after uploading and doing everything. And I'm like, okay, let me ask a question. Well, the first thing I went to is it gave me, four random things to help me with, right? As an agent. The agent came on and you're seeing the transcript on the screen right now. So the agent came on and said, or the question was, and pretend I'm a customer. I'm saying, help me pick the right SUV. And the AI agent responded, absolutely, I've got you. Let's narrow it down and find the perfect SUV. Just need to ask you a few questions. So now the AI agent is asking me these qualifying questions, right? I go through this and I answer the question. I'm going to use it for commute. I didn't answer all their questions. 3 passengers is how many people are in my car. I need 2 rows. I'm possibly looking for a VW. I'm looking for a payment of around $500 a month. And then the other thing that's important to me is all-wheel drive. So the AI agent says, perfect. For the quick breakdown, here's what I've got so far. The SUV profile, primary use commuting, passenger. So it's just recapping what I said. So kind of what a good salesperson would do, right? Did I just hear you say blank? So then it's suggesting top picks for me. It's kind of counseling me. It's qualifying me. So it brought up the Teos. It brought up the Tiguan. I own a Tiguan. So this is exactly my deal and my transaction. So then I'm thinking, okay, let me throw my trade in it. I'm going to throw a little twist because I can't figure out what my trade is worth, right? And okay, so I said, yeah, I have a trade. I have a 2023 Chevy Trailblazer LT front wheel drive 35K, excellent shape. So that being said, it factors what the trade-in ballpark was. It says your trade-in value range between 17.5 and 20,005. Ironically, I'm feeling a little slighted because I got 18,750 for my trade-in just recently, but that's okay. It is what it is. So you scroll down, it says next steps. Would you like me to send you the auto I packets on either vehicle? Let's schedule a test drive. Today or this weekend, morning or afternoon. I said I prefer the Tiguan. Excellent choice. It responds back to me. Why the Tiguan works for you. Gives me a recap. Reinforces, that this is the right choice. Next steps and options for you. Again, it's thinking it as a used car, although I'm talking about a new one, but it is still referring to the iPacket. So maybe a little bit of cleaning up there, but that's okay. Let's get you booked for a test drive. So it came back to it because I avoided the question earlier. So it said just to confirm you're trading in the 2023 Chevy Trailblazer, excellent condition. Then it kind of went into my contact, my availability. I gave up my phone number. I gave up one of my personal email addresses. Said I want to come in at Saturday at 10:30 for a test drive. Boom, you're all set. Here's the game plan. Test drive confirmed. The AI comes back at me. Volkswagen Tiguan, second row, Saturday 10:30. Just pull in the vehicle. We'll be ready. Keys in hand. Fresh coffee waiting. Wow. Now, if the AI learned what dealership I was, or it was set up this way, it would have, recommend. It would have said the dealership's name there. But you know, it says what's on the way to you, an auto iPacket, and I'll text confirmation and directions to 630-290-1319. So I'm getting a confirmation text and I'm getting the auto iPacket from an AI bot. Okay. Now, your trade will have the 2033 Trailblazer front wheel drive appraised when you visit, and we'll work the best numbers towards your $500 a month budget. Cool. Pro tip, bring your vehicle title or payoff info if you have it handy. Makes the process even faster. Wow. It's reminding me of what I need to do. Could have talked to me about my driver's license insurance card, maybe, though, but that's okay. I'll get to that. It says you're officially in the VIP lane. Anything else you'd like to have ready for you before Saturday? Want me to loop in a financing pre-approval as well? My response was just a cup of coffee and a full tank of gas. The AI's response was, haha, you got it. We'll have a fresh cup of coffee. Then, your choice, black, whatever, cream. A full tank of gas in the Tiguan for your drive. Trade-in appraisal team on standby. Everything prepped so you're in and out, smooth and easy. Wow, everything I want to hear as a customer right now, AI is telling me that I'm going to get in and out. I'm going to get what I want from my trade. They're going to work to $500, bring my information, going to get my coffee. I'll send a quick reminder Friday. And if anything changes before Saturday at 10:30 a.m., just shoot me a text. Or I'll just shoot you a text. I don't know about the word is just shoot me a text at blank. I think it says we'll just shoot you a text. But that's fine. Let's make the SUV yours. Talk soon. And thanks again for rolling with me. So, not perfect, some little details that we could change and edit, but I kind of build these things so I can get people's feedback. And I think what you've just witnessed is a conversation between me and an AI agent, kind of a digital retailing talk. And I love digital retailing, and all my friends and partners, our vendor partners that have these products, creates wonderful engagement. But this AI agent just went down the path and talked terms with me, talked trading with me, talked to payment, confirmed my appointment. I mean, I'm not trying to replace a human. I believe in the human touch and everything to do with automotive sales. But I have an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes now into this. And this AI agent, I'd say 80% of the way did its job. So, and think about it. It's a push to talk. You're calling it or you're using a push to talk feature. And this AI agent is just hitting all the points. Now, again, it's using my framework. All right. It's using my knowledge base. I'm going to update it and I'm going to fix some of the wording to it. But in reality, not too bad. So let's start that over and go to a new chat. So right now on this virtual car sales genie, I didn't make it public facing because I wanted to test it. I build a lot of these primarily for my son who's in the car business to help him with his career. I built a lot for BDC people, for sales training, for compliance, for budget sheets, what to say to orphan owners, how to build Facebook, descriptions. So a lot of things to do with, automotive. I've built how to improve your dealership by, understanding the 7 C's and the pillars, how to understand integrity selling. So I've built a lot of these things in my spare time. So, and really they don't take me long at all. So one night I come home after dinner and I just kind of map it out and go boom. And within an hour and a half, I've built an AI agent that can do a lot of things, or they can help us train and be better car salespeople, service writers, managers. So that being said, we're back on the page for virtual car sales genie. Can I schedule a test drive? What's the trade-in value of my car? Send me the auto packet. So these are just the basic questions, but you can literally type in this box and you can ask questions as a customer. So I'm going to ask about, I don't know, 30, 40 questions, maybe 100 questions. And I'm going to break it a bunch of times. But during that time, it's still going to learn my knowledge base. And this little genie is going to understand how to sell you a car, how to give you smoother customer service. I don't want it to replace our people, but when they can't answer the phone or after hours, I want it to help me sell a car virtually when I'm not available. So that's my thought. That's my plan. Thank you for listening to me ramble.